to episode 45 of One Man's Opinion. Today I am reviewing the new Broadway musical K-Pop, with book by Jason Kim, music and lyrics by Helen Park and Max Vernon, and music production and arrangements also by Helen Park, and currently playing at Circle in the Square at 235 West 50th Street in New York City, which I just learned while writing this review, is closing on Sunday. I'll be straight with everyone, I'm not much of a K-pop fan, but I do appreciate the appeal of it. I had heard rumblings about the genre online about 3 or 4 years ago, and then saw BTS perform on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, who is a huge fan. The music is fun, spirited, and meticulously arranged, along with the vocals, costumes, and dancing of the artists. Though it's not my cup of tea, I find it a bit too saccharine. I admire the fierce devotion K-pop artists have to their craft and the devotion K-pop fans have for their pop idols. The musical K-pop is a fictional representation of what the life of K-pop artists is like. Much of the plot is your standard music artist biography story fare. It's the night before a big concert where Ruby, played by Jolie Lee, is introducing her stable of K-pop artists to the United States under her production company. Headlining the event is K-pop sensation MW, spelled capital M, lowercase w, capital E, played by actual K-pop superstar Luna. MW is reaching a point in her career where she is looking to take more artistic control from Ruby, who has dictated every aspect of her life for the last 19 years. This aspect of the story is told mostly in flashback and excellently done, especially with Clint, Ramos, and Sophia Choi's costume designs and Mia and Neal's hair and wig design to make Luna look younger. Then there is the boy band Fate, spelled F8. The ensemble has had a recent personnel change, removing one of the native Korean members for an Anglo-Korean mixed American boy named Brad, played by Zachary Noah Pizer, to add more appeal to the American audience. This tactical move has drawn the ire of the rest of the group, led by Jun-hyuk, played by K-pop star and former U-Kiss member Kevin Woo. They haze Brad, thinking he didn't earn a spot in the group like everyone else. The third act is a brand new girl group called Artemis, spelled R-T-M-I-S, who are still pretty new to the intense demands of being a pop star, with members starting to question if this is something to which they want to commit their lives. If Ruby is the primary antagonist, the secondary is documentarian Harry, played by Albie Marylees, who is looking to exploit the discord between the acts in order to create a hard-hitting documentary on them. Not knowing what to really expect with K-pop and going in with my general indifferent opinion of the genre, I admit I had a great time at this show. And it's a shame it is closing so fast. Sure, the script is riddled with cliches and the lyrics are kind of insipid, but the energy and commitment by the artists putting their hearts and souls into each second they're on stage is magnetic. You can't take your eyes off of them. The audience I was in attendance with were loving every second of it too, as several young ladies in the top row were standing and screaming like it was an actual concert, especially during the Fate numbers. Then there was a young man sitting front row who knew all the lyrics to the songs already and was singing along with the show. To be fair, he may have been following the show since 2017 when it ran off Broadway at Ars Nova. I like that K-pop doesn't try to be too much. Though yes, the story is simple, it shouldn't be anything more than this kind of show. It addresses the dark side of fame and fortune in the business, which isn't all that shocking, as abusive managers are not exclusive to the K-pop genre, but seeing it in a new genre, I would imagine, makes it fresh for young audience members who may not be aware of how tyrannical someone like Ruby can be to get what they want from their artists. It becomes almost tragic as some of these wonderfully talented artists have to make a decision during the show as to what is more important, their individuality or fame. The songs, for the most part, only loosely tie into plot. You don't have to understand the blend of Korean and English lyrics to appreciate the emotion of the characters and what they're going through in the moment. Helen Park, who is the first Asian American female composer on Broadway, has written songs with some genuine catchy hooks, and though the musical arrangements are mostly light pop fare, it's the vocal harmonies that really elevate it. Director Teddy Bergman also pulls off something that I didn't expect to work, and that is utilizing video cameras to project off-stage scenes. Ivo Van Hove had failed twice with this concept with his productions of Network and West Side Story, while Duncan Macmillan and Robert Ick pulled it off pretty well with 1984. Bergman's asset of having a set of characters who are a documentary film crew on set the entire time helped build the reality of hidden cameras to make offstage scenes work. K-pop is a good time. Though it does show some of the warts of the genre with the abuses that sometimes happens, it is still mostly a celebration. You don't have to be a K-pop fan to like the show. Like I said, I'm not one, and I had a genuinely enjoyable time. As of the premiere of this review, you've got 5 days to see K-pop. So go out, make little hearts with your index finger and thumb, and show a little love for K-pop on Broadway. But I'm only one man's opinion, so be sure to leave yours in the comments below. If you'd like tickets for K-pop, I'll leave a link in the description. You can support my channel by liking, sharing, and subscribing, and click the notification bell to be alerted to future reviews. My next review will be Hartford Stage's return engagement of It's a Wonderful Life, a live radio play. Thank you for watching, and I will see you at the theater.